Well, welcome to a very wet Cowden beach and the Daiwa Open Beach Championships. It's pretty shitty weather, to be honest. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad. Rules, let's run through the rules real quick. You're allowed one rod, maximum of 3 hooks. Each person has to play and land their own fish. And I think that's about it. Fishing today is 10 through 4. High tides at 2 PM. If we've not caught anything worth weighing in, might stay a bit longer. But to be honest, I'm soaking already. We're on Cowden. Last time I fished here we had a great session. I'll put the link up for here somewhere to that if you want to go and watch that. We had a pretty good session on the river yesterday as we were making our way up. That'll be next week's video, so don't forget to subscribe so you can watch that. So why have I chose Cowden then? It's been rough seas all week. I'll try and wipe that for you. That's what made it worse. The winds yesterday were sort of southwesterly. Winds overnight were forecast to change to south, which they did. What that means is southerly winds tend to bring all the weed out of the river and chuck them onto the southerly beaches. So I chose Cowden because it's a bit further north. There is a good bit of surf on, so there's a chance of the bass. If somebody manages to find a nice deep beach with some decent water in, I think a decent cod could win it. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. I'll bring you back when it's time to kick off. 10 minutes to kick off, guys. And this is why you need to be on the beach early. As far as you can see. That way. And a couple of lads behind us as well. I've rigged up with a pulley dropper. So I've got one top up and then this floating panel set up at the bottom. I'm going to fish with a variety of baits, of which we've got squid, we've got prawn, we've got carp, we've got black lug, and I think that about covers it. I haven't bothered with any blueies, just because, like I say, for me, normally the rays are going to turn up a couple of days after it's flattened off, and as you can see out there, there's still some good breakers quite a distance out. Just like that then, 10 o'clock. First cast out, as long as he's gone. Everybody else will steady have a wander down, apart from my dad, who's decided to go back to the van because at 5 to 10 he decided he needed his waders on. Fishing today with my dad's Achios Airspeed. It's a rod that I've been eyeing up. He mentioned he bought one, so I'm having to go with that today. He's got his he got 450 Fury, so I'm going to walk out as far as my boots will let me. And I'm just going to go for a simple overhead, bang, like that. Put it somewhere just behind that surf, because I've got the Fury 420. First impressions of this rod. Oh, it's a lot stiffer in the midsection, but the tip is just as soft. So we'll see how we go on with it today. Let's watch my dad down this bank, see if he falls on his arse. Not that I want him to, but it would be funny. Oh, I'm mildly disappointed at that. Oh, I thought he'd stacked it then. I thought you'd stacked it then. Thought you got all the way down there just to fall over on the sand.
Yeah, but I would have done it stylishly.
I don't know about stylish, but Dad's been all the way back to put his waders on to do note but walk out as high as his well is. But that's his first cast out. And I tell you what, this is pissing me off already. Just the tip bouncing around in the surf. Because every now and again it'll go with the right bang like that. Now I've got the rod up as high as I dare. It's a, what, 14.5 foot rod? fishing braid straight through. So if anybody's got any tips on how to avoid stuff like that, I'm all ears. Oh, there we are. We are off the mark. I'm not even going to bother weighing him or measuring him even, but that is first fish, and hopefully he's going to get straight gone between my legs somewhere. Just make sure when that wave goes back out he's not washed up. No. Oh, there we are then, happy days. Oh, I've pulled mine in slightly now. And it does seem to be sitting ever so slightly better. Still not brilliant. This feels like an alright fish. Or it might be just be a lively chunk of weed. Oh no, it's woke up now. Careful in the surf. Staying low, whatever it is. Oh, double shot! Hey. Double shot! Whoa. Oh, and I've got yours again. Well. Alright, what a mess. Ugh, that's swallowed that, right. No, it's not nice, but I'm going to clip this one up that I've just got ready and send this out, and then I'll sort them out. I think you're just leaving far too much slack line. Alright, let's unhook him.
Might as well just chop this, right?
Right, yeah, probably. Try and hook this one.
I'm leaving too much slack line.
Yeah, I think so. Come on mate, let go of it. I think you've got more chance of winning the lottery than getting a whiting to go back, to be honest. Oh, oh, actually quite sprightly. That might be his last kick, but alright, let's go and have a look at this lot. Let's get this cod measured.
If this carries on, should have brought another rod stand now.
What we're saying for this one then, because I'm not going to keep him. I'm getting back, just measuring. 43, 44,
yeah,
44. Ah. Oh. See if I can just rinse him off. There we go, nice little cod. Get him out in some water. And send back. Well, it's just got 12 o'clock, and as you can see behind me, weather's actually drastically improved. So it's turning into quite a nice day. Still struggling with the rod ends knocking, but we're backed all the way up against the cliffs now, and hopefully, as we start to get some depth of water in front of us, we can get the rods up a bit higher. Hopefully we can get rid of that knocking. Decent morning so far. 2 codling, 1 little whiting. No competition winners so far, apart from me beating my dad, which is always good. But as you'll see in next week's video from yesterday, yeah, he's got a habit of pulling things out of the bag last minute, so keep your eyes peeled for that. He's a sneaky one. Got 2 hours left now to high tide, so I'll hopefully bring you back with some more fish. Now my rod's just gone very slack very quickly. Now that could be just the swell. Just picked it up and moved it. That could be a bite. I think it's just a swell moving it around. Anyway, bring it in, get it swapped. Oh no, wait. Dad, you're gonna have to pull your finger out.
What are you?
There, can reach that. That's very nicely hooked. I'll tell you what, that is what all the fish are spitting out at the minute. Little shrimp like that. So he's obviously been gorging. Now, pal, I'll give you your dinner back. Let's see. Get whiting number 2 back. So there we go, 2 cod, 2 whiting. You've got 2 chances, pal. There you go, flick of a tail there. See him swimming there nicely. I've had a little chuck for my dad. Right then.
Quite pleased with the range I'm getting with this rod.
Yeah, they do cast well. Like I say, I think I prefer that longer Fury to this, just because it seems a bit more flexible through the mid bit. This just seems a lot stiffer all the way, and then the end section's still just as bouncy. Well, it's another whiting on deck for me. Another one hopefully going back. Kicked quite a quick straight off that one. Even the whiting are putting up a good scrap. Hopefully you can hear me over the sound of the waves. So, as you'll have seen, we get quite a few whiting, but none of them are going to win as a competition. So, if I can get that to focus, what I've done is just knocked up this little dongle rig. Well, I've been fishing with this. I made this up and over rig the other day, just with the 4.0 octopus hook. So I've just made this little dongle for the bottom of it, loop that on, and that is a handful of squid and carp. So that'll be the next bait out. Hopefully we can get some big cod, because so far I haven't seen a single bass landed, which is surprising. Oh, this rig's come back all tangled up again. It's a fucking mess. This rig has come back 3 times now, tangled up, and therefore has consigned itself to the bin. So what I'm going to do instead is switch to this little dropper rig instead. This just clips up and it's just got a panel set up on the bottom, and I'm just going to fish worms on it. It's just gone 2 o'clock, just gone top of tide. So as predicted, it's gone pretty quiet. Fresh baits out, I've just changed my rigs. We've got 2 more hours now, so it's about 10 past 2. Fish till 4 o'clock, competition rules. Oh! Yeah, that's fine. Right, I'll be back. It's them doggies, isn't it, that he asked for?
Come on, boys!
I'll shit in your tackle box if it is.
Hey?
I'll shit in your tackle box if it is. Alright, I don't think I've got that bite, that fish on, but I'll have a look at this and get it swapped over. I mean, stand looking at it. Stand looking at it, you never know, it might fillet itself and put itself in a cool box for you. I don't know about anybody else, but when the tide starts to ebb, I tend to shorten my casts up a little bit. Just because. So, I put that one about there. The theory behind it is, any fish that are coming in on the ebb, or feeding on the ebb, are coming in to scavenge whatever's washed up off the beach. And it's not done me too bad in the past. So, let's see. Lift that up, sit that on there. Sit there nicely. Right, let's get another bait on this. You can tell the tide's on the turn. Look at the sets rolling in now, look. I had a rattle like that a minute ago, stood up, rattled again, lifted into it, nothing there. I just think it's tying a little whiting now.
Just for fucking devilment, I think I might be
You never know, it might be a ray that's just settled on it. It might just be paranoia.
Well.
Oh, hey up. Keep hold of it in this surf. Told you. Little pin whiting. Hopefully it'll go straight back. Wait for this one. Off you go, pal. Drag on so I don't burn it all through my finger. There you are. So this is why Dad don't catch. He's just had a storming bite, and instead he'd rather sit there supping tea and just laughing at it and then whinging why he's not catching out.
The rod's trembling at the thought it might have a switch on.
So I'm glad you're excited by it anyway.
I'm always excited. When you get to top, my time alive, isn't it?
Like I say, you got to watch out for Dad, because yesterday I was trouncing him and he pulled one pulled one fish out of the bag that completely did me. So, like I say, subscribe. That'll be out next week. Well, got about 15 minutes left now. Dad's wrapped up. He's called it quits. Hey, oh shit! All right, bring him back. Shit. Well, might still be on here. Phone in my hand, chatting away to you guys. And I think could be on. Oh, I don't think I am. Oh, he's hold on, he's waking up a little bit now. Oh, did you see that? I tell you what, I'll put diamonds on it that was a bass after that then. And that is another chunky whiting. I can't believe that. I've seen a couple of fish then diving. Let's quickly measure him. Because I reckon that's about the same stamp as we've had all day. So, measure him and then he can go back. Give him a tape. Stay still, you dickhead. I'm trying to do you a favour here. I'm trying to do me a favour. What we got? Nose right there. 30. 36 centimetres. Alright, let's get him back. Sizable whiting though. Oh, you are a twat. I'm trying to put you back in the water. Go on, get gone. Flicks of the tail there. Just make sure he doesn't get washed up in that surf. Well, hopefully you can see that on the GoPro, because it was a bit of a rush job getting it on. But this is a right mess again. Some clip, get rid of that. Oh shit! Hopefully that'll stay there. I hope the GoPro picked up that, because as I struck into that fish, there was a fish jumped right out there, and then as I was reeling it in, just as it come into the surf, I seen another fish dive across. Let's put this in, let's bang this out there, see if we can't find something else. Right. Well, as I was saying, right before my rod went skits, we've got about 15 minutes left. Check the time, we've got 10 minutes left now. So, do or die. Nothing really to weigh in for me, to be honest, so far. So I'm probably going to fish it till about 4:30, 4:45, basically until it's just dark enough for me to scramble up these cliffs again. And then we'll head off to the prize giving ceremony and see what's won it. Well, just left Northfield Country Club where guys have had the weigh-in. First and second place were scooped by the same guy with a 2.52 kilo cod and a 2 kilo cod. Third place was a 1.84 kilo cod. The heaviest whiting, which I'm a bit angry at. I didn't have a look at what the prizes were. I just assumed it was heaviest fish flat out, but heaviest whiting 0.495 kilos. Now I reckon some of them that I had could have gone close to that. Then heaviest flatfish 0.365 flounder. Juniors was won by a just under 1 kilo cod. So well done to everybody. well done to everybody who took part. Great event, really well organised. Can't wait to come back and do it again next year. But slightly annoyed though that we fished the river the day before, and the fish that we were catching there would have put me and my dad on the podium. But that'll be next week's video, so don't forget to subscribe and hang around for them to come out. Anyway, I'm knackered. It's been a long weekend. Got a couple of hours drive home from here, so going to get head off. So there's nothing left to say other than until next time, take care, look after yourselves, and tight lines.